The Philippines, a beautiful land, a place where nature's splendor is on full display, with its stunning coastlines and lush green landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see. Full of jungles and beaches, the tropical jungles are dense with life, and the pristine white sand beaches are kissed by turquoise waters, creating a paradise on earth. But hidden within this paradise is a dark secret, a legacy of fear. As the sun sets, the jungles take on an ominous tone, and the shadows seem to whisper tales of terror. This is the world of Blood Island, a series of films that delve into the heart of these dark tales, bringing to life the fears that lurk in the shadows. A series of horror movies that shocked and captivated audiences in the 1960s. These films drew crowds to theaters, where viewers sat on the edge of their seats, eyes wide with terror and excitement. These movies, based on Filipino folklore and American exploitation films, offered a unique kind of horror. They blended local myths with the sensationalism of exploitation cinema, creating a genre all their own. They were a mix of monsters, mayhem, and the supernatural. The films featured grotesque creatures, chaotic scenes of mayhem, and supernatural elements that kept audiences guessing and gasping. This is the story of those films, how they were made, their impact behind the scenes. Filmmakers work tirelessly to bring these nightmarish visions to life, using innovative techniques and practical effects, and how they were brought back to life. Welcome to Blood Island. Today, these films are being restored and remastered, allowing a new generation to experience the chilling tales of Blood Island. The 1960s and 70s were a time of significant change and evolution for Filipino movies. This period marked a transformative era where the local film industry began to carve out its own unique identity. Amidst a backdrop of social and political upheaval, Filipino filmmakers were experimenting with new styles and techniques, striving to create a distinct voice that resonated with both local and international audiences. The industry was finding its own style, blending various influences to create something truly original. It mixed traditional storytelling deeply rooted in Filipino culture and history, with Western influences that brought a fresh perspective to the narratives. This fusion resulted in a rich tapestry of films that were both familiar and innovative. This era also saw the rise of exploitation cinema, a genre that capitalized on sensationalism and shock value to attract audiences. These films were often characterized by their provocative themes and bold storytelling. These movies were typically low-budget and sensational, relying on dramatic lighting and intense scenes to captivate viewers. Despite their limited resources, filmmakers managed to create compelling and memorable films. They often featured graphic violence, nudity, and shocking themes that pushed the boundaries of conventional cinema. This bold approach not only drew in audiences, but also sparked conversations about the role of film and society. For Filipino filmmakers, it was a chance to explore new creative avenues and challenge the status quo. They embraced the opportunity to tell stories that were raw, unfiltered, and reflective of the times. Through these genre films, they could reach a global audience, showcasing the unique perspectives and talents of Filipino cinema to the world. International film festivals became platforms for these films to gain recognition and acclaim, but they also faced numerous challenges. Limited resources and budget constraints often hindered production quality. Censorship imposed by the government restricted creative freedom, forcing filmmakers to navigate a complex landscape of regulations and restrictions. Despite these obstacles, the need to appeal to a wider audience remained a driving force. Filmmakers continued to push boundaries, innovate and adapt, ensuring that Filipino cinema not only survived but thrived during this dynamic period. At the heart of Blood Island were two visionary filmmakers. Eddie Romero, a Filipino director, was great at creating atmosphere and suspense. Samuel M. Sherman, an American producer, understood how to make exploitation films. Together, they formed a unique team. Their goal was simple: to create horror movies that would scare and entertain. They found the perfect location in the Philippines. The islands, with their exotic beauty and dark history, provided a great backdrop for their stories. The Blood Island series is a fascinating collection of horror films that have captivated audiences with their unique blend of terror and exotic settings. These films are a testament to the creativity and daring of filmmakers who pushed the boundaries of the genre. The Blood Island series has 4 films, each a scary journey into darkness. These films are not just about horror. They explore the depths of human fear and the unknown. The series begins with Terror is a Man and continues with Brides of Blood, Mad, Doctor of Blood Island, and Beast of Blood. Each film builds on the last, creating a rich tapestry of horror that is both thrilling and thought-provoking. Terror is a Man from 1959 was the first. This film set the stage for the series. With its chilling atmosphere and unsettling story, it introduced audiences to the concept of a remote island where unspeakable horrors take place. The film's black and white cinematography adds to its eerie feel, making it a classic in the horror genre. Inspired by Island of Dr. Moreau, it told the story of a scientist's gruesome experiments on a remote island. The scientist's obsession with creating life leads to terrifying consequences, as his experiments result in monstrous creatures that terrorize the island's inhabitants. The film's themes of playing God and the dangers of unchecked ambition resonate with audiences to this day. Brides of Blood. In 1968, the second film pushed limits with its themes of taboo and depravity. This film delved deeper into the dark side of human nature, exploring themes of lust, power, and corruption. The island's setting once again plays a crucial role, providing a backdrop for the horrifying events that unfold. The film's shocking scenes and bold storytelling make it a standout in the series. It featured a mysterious island cult that sacrificed women to a monster. The cult's rituals and the monster's gruesome appearances add to the film's sense of dread and unease. The film's exploration of cult behavior and the power of belief is both fascinating and terrifying, making it a memorable entry in the series. Mad Doctor of Blood Island in 1969 followed. This film continued the series' tradition of exploring the darker aspects of human nature. The Mad Doctor character is a chilling representation of the dangers of unchecked scientific experimentation. His gruesome experiments and the resulting horrors are a stark reminder of the potential consequences of playing with nature. It became famous for its over-the-top gore and psychedelic visuals. The film's bold visual style and shocking scenes set it apart from other horror films of the time. The use of color and special effects creates a surreal and nightmarish atmosphere that is both captivating and horrifying. This film is a testament to the creativity and daring of its filmmakers. The film introduced the world to the crazy Dr. Lorca and his monstrous, green-blooded creation. Dr. Lorca's character is a fascinating study in madness and obsession. His creation, a green-blooded monster, is a terrifying embodiment of his twisted ambitions. The film's exploration of the relationship between creator and creation adds depth to its horror elements. Finally, Beast of Blood in 1971, the most action-packed of the series, pitted the characters against a giant, bloodthirsty plant monster. This film combines elements of action and horror, creating a thrilling and intense experience for viewers. The giant plant monster is a unique and terrifying antagonist, adding a new dimension to the series' horror. The film's fast-paced, action and suspenseful scenes make it a fitting conclusion to the Blood Island series. The Blood Island films were more than just monster movies. They explored themes of colonialism, scientific hubris, and the clash between modern life and tradition. They reflected the anxieties of a nation trying to find its identity. The film's impact was clear. They became cult classics around the world. They influenced a generation of filmmakers, and they established the Philippines as a place where horror could thrive. The Blood Island films were forgotten. Film prints deteriorated. Some were thought to be lost, but thanks to dedicated film preservationists, these cult classics have been given a new life. Severin Films, a company known for saving genre cinema, has released Fear in the Philippines, the complete Blood Island collection. This Blu-ray set features all 4 films carefully restored in 4K from the best available copies. What Blood Island left behind. The Blood Island films show the power of imagination and teamwork. They are a unique mix of Filipino folklore and American exploitation. They remind us that horror can be found in the most beautiful places. Thanks to the restoration, a new generation can experience the terror and wonder of Blood Island. These films are more than just cult classics. They are a part of film history, and their legacy will continue to scare and inspire.